on YouTube, you're back with Shades, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, we had to watch the library a little bit. We had a conversation with Ken, and we put posters up for the election inside the library. Ken's still a fucking asshole, and apparently, she's named Misha, just still aren't communicating with each other. This is a problem on many fronts. A couple of days later, Shizune heads off to go eat lunch by herself and doesn't come back. She must really be swamped with the student council work, although I don't know what she probably made most of that work herself. What? Although I know that she probably made most of that work for herself. Okay, I reread that. Already a wipe. When I get to the student council room, I find the door unlocked. Before opening it, I held back for a second to see if I'll hear Misha's laughing through it. Nothing. I'd almost take that as a sign that no one's in it, but Shizune won't leave the door unlocked in that case. She's at her desk, sleeping in her chair with her arms folded over her chest. What a stiff pose. If it weren't for her eyes being closed, there would be no way to tell that she was asleep. In fact, I can't even be sure that she's asleep right now. Normally I tap the desk to wake anyone else up, but it wouldn't work with her. I immediately start thinking of tricks I could play on her if she's sleeping. It's disappointing that my train of thought goes in those kind of directions. Yeah, it kind of is disappointing, Kisao. I thought you were better than this. Hello. Good afternoon. She signs one greeting with each hand. It's really confusing. Is she ambidextrous? That's cool. Because most people have like a main hand when it comes to signing, so like that's the one you typically sign like greetings with. I don't know if there is a good afternoon. There probably is, but you know. Because I know ASL has a good afternoon, but it's like good afternoon. Obviously, but. Because I'm thinking in terms of the signs, and good is its own sign, so I don't know what afternoon is. I'll look it up. Oh god, my nose is so stuffed up there. What the hell? This always happens when I record. My nose gets really freaking stuffed up. For no reason. I should just like down wasabi or some shit. Open up the sinuses, boy. Hey, what were you doing? Secretly slacking off? Shizune smiles but lowers her head to conceal it and tries her best to look annoyed instead. Don't just stand there, it makes me nervous if I'm sitting down and you're not. I take a seat in the chair while Shizune in the nearest chair while Shizune pauses to adjust her glasses on the bridge of her nose, like she's fine-tuning an instrument. Why are you so far away now? Why are you so far away? Does that make you nervous too? Pursing her lips, Shizune doesn't look too amused that I'm taunting her. I had some free time, so I thought I would drop by and see if you were still busy. Do you want to help me? Yes. Too bad. I'm grateful, but it's not necessary. I just finished the last event and now everything that needed to be done is done. So formal. Misha was just as businesslike late yesterday. Are you both getting serious for official student council business? I'm always serious, like the student council candidate should be. That was fast, from zero to immediately criticizing people who aren't even her colleagues yet before I've had the chance to stretch my legs. At least the presidents, they need initiative. Then maybe they can motivate everyone, or at least strong-arm them along. But even though there's a bunch of them, they're so wishy-washy. There's no one running for vice president, so they'll all want the big prize, but none of them have the right drive for it. And the treasurers are always so flaky. I always decide to use my power just to eliminate the position. You can't eliminate treasury, believe me. I know. Because treasury is the second most important position other than president, because, you know, Treasury deals with money, and if we fuck up with the money, guess what? Shit hits the fan, and it hits hard. Wait a sec, please. Can you even do that? I don't think it works that way. It is how it is. With that, Shizune stares grimly into the distance, rubbing the frame of her glasses. Doesn't answer the question, future dictator. I'm disappointed. They should want me out of here faster because they want the job, or at least disagree with me having the job. If I can't mobilize a bunch of student council wannabes for either reason, all my work would have been for nothing. If they're gonna be slow about it, I'll just hold on to the office as long as possible. Shizune punctuates the sentence with a snap of her fingers, creating a sound as sharp as a gunshot. I wonder if she knows how loud she can do that. It's definitely an attention grabber, so I only see it as invaluable to a mute. She might have practiced it because of that. All of it, huh? That's too harsh. I always thought this was the real test. Leaving a lasting impression is important. It's why I don't build sandcastles, they crumble when you leave. Maybe, but if I see an especially neat one, I still think it's impressive. I'll say it's impressive. I kind of admire, so to me, it wasn't for nothing. She tugs at her glasses as if she wants to take them off, smiling wryly. Sorry. My roommates are so loud. But then again, so am I sometimes. Sorry. I was careless and something selfish slipped out. I've always wanted to stand at the top. It didn't matter what it was, as long as I was best at it, and understood it completely and made it my own. Like when you hear a song and dream of being a musician, or see a plane in which you could be a pilot. Have you ever had a dream like that? Yeah. The first time I played soccer, I wondered if I'd be able to get good enough to wow people. That was just a fantasy though. As soon as I saw a gap between me and the people with real talent, I put those dreams behind me. I mean, there's a difference between talent and hard work. You can work hard to improve a craft, or a skill, or anything really. But, like, if you just stop just because people are naturally more talented than you, you'd never get anywhere. Don't give up just because people are better than you. Get better yourself. Well, with my heart the way it is, I can't play soccer anymore anyway. Do you still have dreams like that? No, they're unrealistic. I realized it very quickly. There's always someone better. A nostalgic expression crosses her face. She looks oddly mature right now, as if the days of competing vigorously against each other for supremacy are long behind her. Of course, I know that nothing could further be from the truth. Just last week, she wanted to see which one of us could blow the biggest bubble with a piece of gum. It could be that she was even worse when she was younger. A terrifying thought. I like that there's always someone better. When someone greater than me would appear, I'd get so excited I want to challenge them. Even though in the end they would usually turn out to be better, I would be left in awe. There are some people who are on a different level completely. After a while, I got jealous. I wanted something like that for myself. Is that what the student council is? The thing just for you? No. Even though it feels like that sometimes, wasn't why I decided to do it. It's another story entirely. But I like being student council president. Even though the work is hard and I'm always biting off more than I can chew, it's what keeps it exciting. God, my left nostril. People at the top shouldn't be able to be comfortable all the time anyway. You sound like a farmer. Although they wouldn't suit her, they would look cute in overalls and a straw hat. Yo, fan art, someone make it. So if that wasn't the reason, why did you run for the job? I didn't, but afterwards I decided to stick with it anyway. I wanted to be the student council president because the student council was stupid. I wanted to stir people up so that they'd be able to say, that was interesting, today was interesting, that kind of thing, memorable experiences. I'm happy because I think we succeeded, you and Misha and me. I have selfish desires too. At first it was something I thought would only be a nice bonus, but I've gotten greedy. That is why it would make me happy if the elections go smoothly. It would be the only way that I could see that my wish was granted. What is it then? It's a secret. Sensing that I might not be ready to let such a weak dodge slide by so easily, Shizune quickly waves it in the attempt to follow up, embarrassment coloring her face. It's something she wants to keep to herself, not only because it's too silly to do otherwise. I start to feel a pang of hunger and check my watch. It's earlier than it looks. Too early for dinner. Do you have any kind of food on your desk? For a second, it looks like the question confuses her, but she recovers quickly. That face. Cute. Desks are for supplies. Food is supplies. You should have eaten lunch. I didn't think it would be a problem if I didn't. If I was working, I wouldn't have to think about it. I'd be too busy to be hungry. That's not how hunger works. She puts her hand up by her mouth in a poor attempt to conceal a laugh and tries to hide it further by pretending to use it to push her glasses further up the bridge of her nose. I guess you're not, since you're already 8. I'm not good enough to sign the appropriate words, so I settle for pointing at the stack of Chinese food containers leaning precariously out of the top of her trash can. Those are from yesterday. Then we're both hungry. Let's get something to eat. Not from the cafeteria. There wasn't anything good at lunch, so I doubt that there would be anything good left over. Order something? Ordering out 2 days in a row is unnatural, only in case of emergencies. That is my personal policy. This is why she should think of putting some snacks in her desk. It would be easier way of dealing with these kind of emergencies. I want to tell her about signing out how hungry I am like 5 times as maybe too tired to be a smartass. The temptation is really great though. Hi! Misha's distinctive up and down voice muffled through the door. She bursts in a second later. Oh no. The argumentative couple. No. Hee-chan, you're here too. 2? How did you already know that someone was in here? If it opens, someone's inside. Oh, I'm not gonna do her laugh. I'm way too tired today. Oh god. That was uncomfortable. A weird spike in sensitivity in my nose. Am I interrupting? Shizune shakes her head. Great, that's really great, but I was sure I would be. This is a break. I thought so too, but it turns out everything student council related is over, for now. Is that why you're here? Yeah, that's right, Hee-chan. Sorry to disappoint you, we were just discussing whether or not to order out for dinner. That sounds fun. Oops. God damn it, I keep hitting the button unnaturally and I can't scroll because the scroll on my mouse is broken. That sounds fun, Hee-chan, and I'm a little hungry. I thought you would say I thought you would say it sounds like mutiny. Shizune pinches the frame of her glasses, clearly thinking that it doesn't seem like mutiny, being outvoted by a clean 2-1 margin. There's nothing she can do. Michiels already has her phone out and is awfully garish. Shi-chan, you promised we'd have a student council thing just for us, right? Right? It can't be. This can be it. Shizune only shakes her head. The last party she'll be able to attend as Yamaku's student council president is too special to her put the label on our spur-of-the-moment early dinner. Even though I'm sure the real thing will be just like this, a meal like any other with the three of us. After we finish eating and cleaning up, I say goodbye to them and head to my dorm. Though I don't feel particularly tired, I think I'll just go straight to sleep tonight. If I were back home, my mom would nag me not to go to bed right after eating, but what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Actually, going to sleep right after you eat is a bad idea, but it kind of messes with your metabolism. I take a look at the clock as soon as I get in, and I realize that it's a lot later than I thought. It also feels a bit silly checking the clock when I have a phone and wristwatch. I take out my watch and hold it in one hand, while holding my phone in the other. It makes me feel powerful and stupid. Oh god, no. Please, no. No more. I try unsuccessfully going to sleep, and I'm glad when someone interrupts me by knocking on my door after only a few minutes. I figured it couldn't be anyone. Oh god, wow, that burp was extraordinary. It couldn't be anyone but Kenji, which is why I'm surprised when it ends up being Misha. Oh no. What's happening? Hi, Hee-chan. You don't look happy to see me. No, I'm just kind of surprised. Did Shizune remember something she wants me to do after all? It's late, but whatever, because it's a good thing I didn't change. No, but I just thought I'd follow you back, Hee-chan. For fun? No, of course not. It's because she wants to talk. It must be something important, and something she doesn't want Shizune to know about. Oh god, my nose bothers me so much. Do you want to come in? Yeah, thanks, Hee-chan. She walks in and immediately takes a seat in the chair. A natural thing to do, but I'd expect her to sit on the bed. Hee-chan. Misha frowns harshly, arms folded over her chest. It's like she's trying to play a grim interrogator. All that's missing is the mustache and the dangling, flickering light bulb on a string. Did you make Shi-chan sad? What do you mean? When I went to the office today, Shi-chan couldn't hear me coming. That's why. When I opened the door, I saw a really confusing expression on her face. She shouldn't look happy and sad, and I wanted to know why. Well, it wasn't because of me. I didn't even see it. I think she's depressed that she won't be student council president anymore in a few months. When I asked Shi-chan about it, she said that it was okay. That's meaningless. Shizune would say that, but it's ridiculous to think that she would let it go that easily. I mean, I get it, because I was president of my club last year, and even now I'm having like a tough time like just allowing things to go by. I mean, it's not a tough thing, but it's like I'm used to having a say and allowing myself to make jokes, but now I have to let the newer generation be like, hey, it's your time, guys. I'm just gonna be here. But yeah, it's like once you're used to being like in front of everyone for a good amount of time, when it's time to let go of that and let someone else take it, it's kind of hard. Not gonna lie. But yeah, like I still have some like clout in the club because people still keep approaching me as far as how the club is run, but I'm not on the e-board anymore, period. So, you know, it's really weird. I'm in a weird like limbo. I mean, there are times when she'll want to fight me over the last apple or chocolate milk or whatever, and that is stuff that doesn't matter. Chocolate milk is important. Okay, it is, don't get mad, but not as much as student council is to her. She just wouldn't wave it off so easily. Heh, you're right. I thought this was supposed to be an interrogation, but it appears Misha has already forgotten about it. But I don't want Shi-chan to lie to me to make me feel better. Most people don't know how serious Shi-chan is and think that she's just putting on a show. I'm happy you understand her, Hee-chan. It's obvious, especially how she talked about it today. Misha leans in closer with interest, resting her head on her palms. Really? What did she say? They're close enough that I don't think of how much she is prying. Why is she joining student council? Sort of. She started, then she decided that some stuff should just stay classified. And signed, it's a secret, so I guess that's what she told me. It's a secret. Well, if someone tells you they have a secret, you can sort of call it that a secret by itself, Hee-chan. Just like how, according to you, luck is a skill. It can be. I'm not gonna laugh. Be careful, not so loud. Why, Hee-chan? You're gonna wake up half the people in the building, and on top of that, dorms aren't co-ed. Hee-chan, are you thinking something dirty? Stop being weird. If you are, it's okay, I think. Hearing that makes me realize how easy it's been for me to talk to Misha all this time, that I would be able to go this long without feeling the need to be on guard. This is the first time I have. I feel sad, Hee-chan. It's funny, the happier Shishan gets, the more depressed I feel. Even though I should be happy for Shishan, I still am. But I can't talk about my problems with her. This is getting to a very serious situation. What the hell's happening? Why not? Just like Shishan can't talk about her problems to me, it's the same thing, Hee-chan. If we have that kind of problem, I'm not sure anymore what I should do. I wonder if I'm a bad friend. What? Misha gets up and drops herself on bed until we're sitting only a few inches apart. Just a couple seconds later, she pushes her head forward and gives me a light kiss. It misses my lips more due to bad aim on her part than because of me. Oh no! I heard this was gonna be a thing. I didn't think it would happen now. But then again, we're really good into the game, so let's keep going. Hello? What are you doing? Although it's just a formality, it'd be stupid not to know what she's getting at. It's just that it seems so unlikely that I'm hoping there'll be some way I won't have to deal with it. Oh, she tries to be shy and giggles, embarrassed. Do you like me, Hee-chan? Yeah. My head is buried in my chest. It feels like she's talking to my scar. She might be able to feel it brushing against her cheek. I tried too hard to hide it from both of them, but it seems like such a dumb thing to have worried about it so much in retrospect. I know what the choice is, but I'm gonna double check. Obviously, the proper choice is refuse. Before I can answer, she pushes her whole weight against me and it unbalances me enough to send us both onto the bed. If I don't answer quickly, then the situation will only become more precarious. I know that I should have never let things get as tangled as they already are. So even though it isn't the most tactful way to refuse her, I push her off of me. Misha falls backward onto the sheets so softly that it seems like she barely fell at all. Eyes closed, she stays like that for a while before getting up with a hollow laugh. You're right, Hee-chan. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Regretfully, slightly, even though I've grown to hate regret, sad for a multitude of reasons. I'm also a little angry, both at her and at myself, and in a way, it even seems like I'm not really feeling at all. Don't be. No, Hee-chan, it's okay. I'm really. But just asking was enough for me, I think. I'm happier you said no. Is that right? Well, that's good. Yeah, it is. Thanks, Hee-chan. She pulls herself up and leans against the wall. I'm assuming she is. My head hurts so much that I don't bother opening my eyes. I lie in my bed, listening to the rustle of my hair brushing against the sheets and the grass waving in the wind outside. I guess I should have said more to reassure her, but I wonder if that would really help. Maybe it would be better to say nothing. I just don't know, although I think that in this situation, there's no one right thing I can do. Good night, Hee-chan. With that, she leaves, the door clicking shut behind her like a guilty whisper. Maybe it's because I'm eager to put up today behind me, but after Misha is gone, I find it much easier to sleep. I do so almost instantly. Well, I knew that, I knew that, Misha was the main character, soon after I discovered this game and played a couple, runs through. But, it was later on that I found that, you can actually cheat on Shizune on her route and comfort Misha, and I think you know what that means. But with that, you all automatically get the bad end regardless of what you do. But it was something that I found, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, why would you put that option in there? But anyway, now that that happened, I think as far as the walkthrough goes, because I am using a walkthrough, this game has far too many endings has far too many paths for me to be like, hey, let's do a blind run for every single one of them. It's not like Amnesia Memories where you pick a choice from the beginning and you just stick with that. This one's like, oh, you just have to play with every single goddamn choice every single goddamn time. So, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Not with this one. It's too, the tree of choices for this one is far too complicated. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me or from the series, hit that subscribe button, and you're not exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys later.